Okay, so this is the Banzaan Fresh Market. This is the daytime edition. If you've been on my channel already, you've already seen that I had an evening edition, which kind of covers most of the night market outside. The night market is not set up yet, so it's basically just it's a parking lot outside right now, but all of these shops are actually up running. And I think when I walk through here at night, they close down. So I think they close down at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll have to look for a time somewhere. Oh, look at these spices! Wow, it'd be great if I could read the labels. You know, usually if it's a red colored spice, I stay away from it because that's like indicates spice and a lot of heat. But I'm sure they have varying levels of temperature. Oh, here we go. Some pasta, wasabi. Regular food too. You just got to know where you got to look. So these kinds of markets are like so popular over here. It's crazy. You know, they do have supermarkets. I mean, I'll probably try to make a video of the Big C, but it's essentially like a farmer's market kind of environment is what you shop at. That's what you get. That's where you get your food. I don't know. That almost looks like a granola cereal kind of thing, and some peanuts and stuff. Oh, very interesting. Can I go this way? All right, we'll try this way. I don't know. You're just kind of walking. If somebody starts yelling at you in a language you don't understand, I guess it's probably means turn around. Big bags of noodles. I wonder if even some of the local hotels and restaurants come here, pick up stuff cheap. That's the egg guy, huh? Eggs. Oh, it looks like a downstairs parking. I don't know where the entrance was. Fresh meats. So yeah, so they're generally fairly lacking in refrigeration, so you just got to hope that they sell everything and what they have for sale that morning is still fresh. Got some guys that are still kicking in here. Yeah, it'll be dinner soon. Yeah, okay. That's gross. This is a part aquarium and part dinner. So I guess, okay, that's a little bit more recognizable. All right, already pieced out for you. The floor is generally very wet. You got to be very careful walking around here. So I think in my video the other day, this was still kind of running. And they may be affiliated with the outside night market folks. So whatever seafood is left over here, they may ship it outside at night for the night market. But a lot of spices. So you pretty much are going to find everything that you need. This guy's mincing up some chicken. One of the very popular dishes here in Thailand is it's a Thai basil chicken. I've actually made it. I have a video on my channel. They make it much better here for sure. And you got, notice the chicken feet right there, and the whole chickens. Okay, so some poultry. Familiar with. So I guess generally you just sort of point at what you want, and then they're going to kind of either use fingers or a calculator to tell you what the cost per kilogram is, and then you could either run with it, or I suppose you can try to haggle your prices a little bit if you want. I don't know how effective you are. And he just kind of scoops out what she wants with a bowl, dump it in, weigh it. Oh, here we go. Okay, we know these chicken wings. And, chicken feet, so you eat the whole thing. Dog waiting for scraps. Okay, here's your pork. Good looking pork. It's so good. Yeah, whatever you need. Where's that guy? Wilbur. All right. Here's his feet. His head's over there. His feet's back there. All right, here's your durian. Oh man, you can smell it. Just smell it. Just looking at that, and it's all wrapped up, but you can totally smell it. Hello, hello. I guess this gets into your vegetable section. Again, there's the coconuts. Good morning. Some fruit, some grapes. All right. So this is what the night market looks like in the daytime. So they got all these. If you remember my video, this is all of the ladies' lingerie clothing area. So they'll probably get started. I don't know what time they'll get started. Let me see if I can find a. They got some outdoor stuff as well. So we'll walk around here. I may have to get some of that stuff later. That's the, it's like a eucalyptus, ground up eucalyptus leaves and bark and stuff. It's a very it's sort of a, I don't know, you give it a sniff and it kind of opens up your nasal passages. Pretty popular. So this place is all packed. You can kind of see they got all these cones lined out because that's where they're going to actually set up all of the stalls at night. And then all of these, where these motorbikes are parked, those turn into little food stalls as well. And you can kind of see the space. The space is too small for the size for a vehicle. I suppose you could squeeze a couple motorbikes, but that's the food stall size. So I think what they do is everybody probably has some kind of deal worked out where they pay so much rent per month or per quarter or whatever. I don't know. And then they get their spot to come here. And this is an every night bazaar, so a night market. So it's kind of a full-time job for these people. All right, so there you go. So there's your times for the food place. Let me zoom in here a little bit. See if we get the times. 6 a.m. Looks like generally 6 a.m. to about 9 p.m. for the Fresh Market, Food Village, and then whatever's up over here. I don't know, up over here. That says until 12 p.m. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. I'm not sure what that is. So they pretty much, as they're closing down in there, the night markets are ramping up out here. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the owners that work inside there during the day come out here and have a little food cart at night, because the night market, as you've seen in my prior video, is very, very popular. So I think that's about it. So again, this is the Banzaan Fresh Market daytime version. And if you look back at my channel, you can see the Banzaan night market version. So you kind of see a compare and contrast between what it looks like during the day and what it looks like at nighttime. So I'm just going to walk down here, turn the corner. That'll give you the big view of what you can see at night. Is just picture every one of these vehicles. So here's your fish spa that I was in my last video. So I guess it's too much work to pack up the fish every day. So they just leave those guys sitting there. But yeah, so this is the daytime edition, and all these cars are going to move out, and they'll set up the food stalls, and you'll be over here having some dinner later. So hopefully that was an informative video. And also, just as an FYI, you've got all kinds of restaurants and stuff here, and there's the other side of Jungceylon Mall is right over here. That McDonald's in there, and the big there, and you can kind of see a sign right up there, right in the corner there. It says Big C. That's the shopping mall and the supermarket. So I'll try to make a video of that as well, so you get a little bit more information. But generally, night markets and/or fresh markets like this here, you're going to generally get a little bit better deal. It's going to be just as fresh, and you know, it's definitely part of the culture over here. So I'm a big believer, and if you're in a foreign country, try to enjoy the culture there. Don't try to bring yours with it. So hopefully that sits true with a lot of you folks as well. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to call it a wrap. I'm about 10 minutes total, and hopefully you enjoy the video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and post any comments or questions, and we'll talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye bye.